after me song.
This is a repeat after me song.
Way down yonder, not far away.
Way down yonder, not far away.
Blue jay died of a whooping cough.
Blue jay died of a whooping cough.
Did he whoop so hard?
He whooped and he whooped and he whooped so hard.
Whooped his head and his tail right off.
He whooped his head and his tail right off.
Same song.
Same song.
Same verse.
Same verse.
A little bit louder.
Little bit louder.
And all hours.
And all hours.
Way down yonder, not far away.
Way down yonder, not far away.
A blue jay died of a whooping cough.
A blue jay died of a whooping cough.
Did he whoop so hard?
He whooped and he whooped and he whooped so hard.
Whooped his head and his tail right off.
He whooped his head and his tail right off.
Same song.
Same song.
Same verse.
Same verse.
A little bit louder. Hours.
A little bit louder. Hours.
Way down yonder, not far away.
Way down yonder, not far away.
Blue jay died of a whooping cough.
Blue jay died of a whooping cough.
Did he whoop so hard?
He whooped and he whooped and he whooped so hard.
Whooped his head and his tail right off.
He whooped his head and his tail right off.
Welcome everybody to the 2020 camping season here at Ingawana's Adventure Base. My name is Greg Muller. I am the program director for Winnebago Council here in Northeast Iowa. This is our opening campfire ceremony, so we're going to do a couple of skits, a couple of songs, and get this camp kicked off right.
Hey Zan, what you doing?
Hey Bryce, I'm sitting on the invisible bench.
Mind if I take a seat?
Absolutely, man. Sit down.
Thank you. What are you two doing?
I'm sitting on the invisible bench.
Oh. Can I join?
Absolutely. Come take a seat.
You guys are supposed to be cleaning latrines. What are you doing?
Sitting on the invisible bench.
We move that over there.
This is a Do As I Do song.
This is a Do As I Do song.
Out went the little green frog one day. Out went the little green frog. Out went the little green frog one day, and his eyes went out too. Honk honk with the big red truck one day. Split splat with the little green frog. And his eyes don't go anymore, 'cause he got licked up by a dog. Arf arf.
Faster?
Faster. You guys ready? Can we do it faster?
I think so.
Absolutely.
Maybe?
Let's give it a shot.
All right. Ready? Out went the little green frog one day. Out went the little green frog. Out went the little green frog one day, and his eyes went out too. Honk honk with the big red truck one day. Split splat with the little green frog. And his eyes don't go anymore, 'cause he got licked up by a dog. Arf arf.
Oh,
Think we can do it faster? We can absolutely do it faster, right guys? Honk honk arf arf.
my dog's missing an ear.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right, ready? Out with the little green frog one day. Out with the little green frog. Out with the little green frog one day, and his eyes went out too. Honk honk with the big red truck one day. Split splat with the little green frog. And his eyes don't go anymore, 'cause he got licked up by a dog. Arf arf.
Faster.
Faster? Absolutely. Let's do it. Guys, ready? Do we need to stretch a little bit?
Ready? Can't reach my toes.
Out with the little green frog one day. Out with the little green frog. Out with the little green frog one day, and his eyes went out too. Honk honk with the big red truck one day. Split splat with the little green frog. And his eyes don't go out anymore, 'cause he got licked up by a dog. Arf arf.
Faster.
Insanity
Absolutely.
speed? Ludicrous speed!
No. We got one more step before we get there.
Got one more step.
One more faster?
One more faster.
Yeah,
I
okay.
believe in us.
I'll give it a
Alright,
shot.
we can do it. Alright.
Right.
Out with the little green frog one day. Out with the little green frog. Out with the little green frog one day. His eyes went out too. Honk honk with the big red truck one day. Split splat with the little green frog. And his eyes don't go anymore, 'cause he got licked up by a dog. Arf arf. Alright. Now ludicrous speed! Yeah. Ludicrous speed. Stretch! What's my name?
You want to count it down?
Alright. 3, 2. Out with the little green frog one day. I guess I was too slow. Alright, good job, guys.
Go.
All right, Sam. We're off to the west because there's a great big land of gold and all the gold. Yeah, I think we're gonna make a killing. So I'm gonna have you use that shotgun there and protect us from bandits. They could be
Absolutely.
anywhere.
Absolutely.
All right, I'll drive the coach. You keep on watch.
Will do.
Ha!
Over there, I see something.
Where? Where?
He's right over there.
Where?
He's right over there. He's only this big.
Oh, don't worry about him.
All right. Oh, I see it.
Where?
I see him. He's right over there. He's right over there.
Where?
He's right over there. He's about this tall.
Oh, then don't worry about him. He's not close enough. We're good.
All right.
Can't wait to see all them gold. It's gonna be gold. Oh, it's gonna be great. Wait.
Oh, where? I see him. He's right here. He's right here. He's right here. He's this big. This big.
Why don't you shoot him?
I only knew him when he was this big. Back in the 1919, a group of Mason City Boy Scouts, members of the Cerro Gordo Council, together with their leaders, established the first organized camp at the Camp Roosevelt site on the shores of Clear Lake. Because this was such a memorial camp, it was decided to do something special in the way of commemorating the experience. After some discussion, the following plan was adopted. Ashes would be collected from the final campfire, carefully preserved over the winter months, then spread on the newly lit fire the following season. Thus, the new fire would symbolically link the new with the old. This ceremony was carried on for several years, and the name in the Old Guard became attached to the group of honor campers who had the responsibility of gathering and spreading the ashes and preserving them in the urn while reading a roll call of all the active members, always starting with Alan Dinkin, the first Eagle Scout from Mason City in the year 1922. Only members whose experience had been gained and honors won at Camp Roosevelt were considered to be eligible for membership in the Old Guard. As years passed, the Cerro Gordo Council became the North Iowa Area Council and finally the Winnebago Council. In 1952, recognizing this group of honor campers was limited only to those who had camped at Camp Roosevelt. And wishing to honor others who had camped elsewhere, as well as desiring to become affiliated with Scouting's Honor Society, it was voted to start chapter of the Order of the Arrow in the Winnebago Council. Thus was born the Iowa Lodge 473. All Old Guard members were so desiring were invited to become members of the Order of the Arrow simply by transfer of membership. Because the ceremony of the ashes had become such a hallowed tradition of the council, the ceremony became the Iowa Lodge tradition. In 1956, the Iowa Winnebago Council established a camp on the Shell Rock River. In July 1957, the ashes were gathered for the final time at Camp Roosevelt, and in August, they were spread over a newly lit fire on the new camp. This tradition was carried on at the Winnebago Scout Reservation for many years. And then on December 19, 1971, the Iowa Lodge of the Winnebago Council and the Kosha Lodge of the Wapsipinicon Council merged as the first step in joining the two councils. The merged lodge was called the Sack and Fox Lodge. Today, the lodge continues the tradition which started in 1919 each season by spreading the old ashes at the beginning of the season and gathering again in the fall at the Ingowanas Adventure Base.